This is a video review for the Toys R Us exclusive MP-03 Dinobot Leader Grimlock. So I went to the local Toys R Us, luckily I could pick one up, and I thought I'd do a review because I hadn't seen any before. So, okay, let's get started. So first you have the new Hasbro packaging with Grimlock on the front. First in dinosaur mode and then in robot mode, and you can see Grimlock's face right here, and then it says MP-03 Dinobot Leader Grimlock, and then on the side you have the tech specs, and then you have the description. Weakness offends Grimlock. He considers none so weak as those who refuse to use their full strength to command victories. Blah 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 blah. On the top we have the Takara style writing, and we have on the back a few pictures with the accessories and such. This is the gold crown similar to that came with MP-08X. You'll see that the gold chrome is a little bit different than that came with MP-08X, and he has the sword and the gun. He does not come with the apron, the drink tray, etc. He does have the same gimmicks though as the original releases. Interestingly enough though, the paint job on the box pictures the original Hasbro release of MP-8 Grimlock. However, the actual figure, as you'll see in just a moment, is based on the Takara version. Like, it doesn't have like the non-cartoon accurate little red paint stripes right there, and you'll see that in just a moment. And yeah, that's the box. It comes in a just like a tray with the insert, and it just has Grimlock packaged in robot mode, so you'll have to change him to Dino mode. Now, one painful thing is if you've never seen Grimlock's transformation or are new to the Masterpiece Transformers, the instructions go from Dino mode to robot mode, and the toy comes packaged in robot mode, so you kind of have to reverse the instructions if you're going to transform him into Dino mode. So I will go ahead and I will be transforming him into Dino mode. I'll be back in a short break with the figure. Okay, so here's the actual figure. Now, if you notice, like I previously stated, the paint applications from the original Hasbro version are missing, and it's pretty much identical to MP-8 Grimlock. I can't really see any differences. I know in some initial photos the plastic looked really light, but I never had any of the previous Grimlock releases, but the plastic in person does not look that light. The quality feels good. The chest panel here is greenish, but it's not as green as it appears in some of the photos. It's more of like a grayish green. On this particular figure, the legs are loose, but then the ratchet joints on the knees are super tight. Not sure if it's just mine or a lot of them, but yeah. Here's the instructions. Transformers Masterpiece, and then changes to robot. So like I said, it gives you instructions from Dino mode to robot mode. Here is the golden crown that you can put on Grimlock, I guess if you really wanted to. I'm not going to put it on all the way. Here's the gun, and here's the sword. And he has the same gimmick where you just put like the sword in his hand, and then you press the button and you can see it lights up. So same gimmicks as the original releases. The only real loose joints I have on mine are these, and they're not that loose, like he can hold his poses and stuff, but it kind of reminds me of the wobbleness, if that's even a word, from the Hasbro MP-10's ankles. So it's not too bad. I mean, he can hold his pose. All the other joints are pretty decent. Yeah, they're pretty tight. And of course you can change the eye color to blue to red. There's this little switch on the back of his head that you push up and down. And yeah, my only nitpick is going to be the looseness of the hips right here. That's pretty much it. So here's a quick spin to the back. And onto the transformation. I will show the transformation, although I'm sure you've seen it many times before. We're just going to go ahead and lift these arms up, and then we're going to tuck the thumbs down, open up the cavity here, and put the wrists, the fists, into the cavity and close it back up. And do the same on the other side. See, that's what I mean, he's a little loose. And then close it. Go ahead and slide that up. Alright, let me take care of the legs now. Basically for the legs, I'm just gonna fold that piece out, fold this piece out, and then we're going to actually fold this down and rotate this. You may need to press in here, but you rotate this back like this. It's on like a spring-loaded mechanism. And then you do the same thing on the other side. And this is where Hasbro hid like the, you know, all their information. So it's not sticking out like a sore thumb like on the Soundwave release. Anyway, from here, you kind of just bend the knees forward. Or back maybe. I don't know, let me see. Yeah, you bend them forward. And you rotate this. Oh, and you also want to pull these waist pieces. You want to pull them down. Basically, that's going to allow the legs to tab into each other. If you don't fold them down all the way, then the legs will not tab in. Okay. Next, you have to get these little tail pieces out. They can be kind of tricky, but it's best if you have, say, like hemostats or pliers or tweezers. And the chrome on my particular figure is very nice. I don't know if I just got lucky or all of the reissues are like that, but mine's nice. Now I just gotta get everything lined up. And there's the back of the dyno. Next thing we want to do is take this whole, let me move it up for a sec. Take this whole assembly and just move it downward, and the arms, you may notice, rotate. So that's going to allow him to have a little bit of an extra height in dyno mode. Next thing, just rotate these arms out. And then we're just going to take this and we're going to just move it over. Yeah, make sure the chest assembly is moved all the way down, otherwise it will not, everything will not line up correctly, as you see here. There we go. There we go. There it goes. Okay. And now these can just come over. And you can close those up. And fix these legs. And then you just get the dyno head. Whoops. I didn't want to close that yet. Just get the dyno head and you move down and then close these over top. And adjust the feet. And the hands. And there you have Grimlock. And you can open his mouth. You can change the color of the eyes if you really want to. You can also do the tail moving mechanism that moves his head. Now, I don't have the original Hasbro version, but if I recall, the original Hasbro version had these kind of rounded off. I really can't tell. They don't seem, if they are rounded off, they don't seem like they're too rounded off. Maybe a little bit. I don't know because I don't have the original release. Here's a look at the teeth. Get it in focus. Guess it's not gonna focus. Okay then. Be that way. But the teeth are not too rounded off. You know what, they do look a little rounded off, but not tremendously. And that's pretty much it. You have Grimlock. I don't have any other figures. Oh wait, yes I do. Here he is next to MP-13 Soundwave. And Masterpiece Prowl. So yes, there are a few scaling issues. It doesn't bother me too bad, especially with Fans Toys Scorias coming with the height boosters for Grimlock. I know a lot of people call them elevator shoes. They don't look too bad from some pictures I've seen, but that will definitely help the scale in robot mode. But yeah, here's the scale in dinosaur mode. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Bye.